This conductor was operating this train on manual mode. I think they do that just, you know, regularly to keep things more interesting, obviously, instead of feeling like a tool or a robot, right? My friends, is the coolest part of the station. There's no other metro station that has a ceiling like that. There's no other metro station that has lights like that. It's truly awesome. As much as I shit on the STM, they do a good job maintaining things like this. Yes, and a good day, a good evening to you guys, wherever you are. As I often say, in this mud ball we call Earth. Eh? That's right. One of the downsides to taking public transit the last so many years, not all these people, but half the people, it seems, have become zombies. And as I see most of them looking at their phones non-stop, I say to myself, my God, talk about prisoners of their own devices. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm hooked on it to it, ooh, but that's mostly unfortunate when I'm at home, usually late in the day at night when I'm tired of, you know, you're just scrolling Facebook, whatever, you look at videos. It is what it is. Gorgeous. You know, I may not have any money, but at least I'm lucky to have been born and raised and live in one of the most interesting cities in the world. There's still things I haven't seen. There's still things I haven't noticed. There's still things I haven't recorded. Today is the day before my birthday. That's right, the 23rd of December. It's currently after 6 p.m. and it's cold outside. It's probably about -9. So I'm gonna stop this a moment. Actually, I gotta go across the boulevard to the Timmy's and you know, do my thing there. Yeah, I know I talk too much. Ah, there's that familiar old escalator shriek, I should say, shriek. Yeah, the old highway Decarie, highway 15 Decarie, which is submerged below here like I guess every major city, I don't know. It was built in the 60s, and they were right to build it. I mean, look at all the traffic, man. It's just like this most of the day. A lot of people with money going up and down this road, let me tell you, because on this side of the street, this side of the boulevard, it's I believe it's still TMR, Town of Mont Royal, and on the other side over there is Jesus Murphy, what's the name of it? Is it TMR? I think it's still TMR down there, but when you go down where, and we're gonna go down there, we're gonna walk south towards underneath the train tracks. That's on that side, on the right side of Decarie, is Hampstead. Yeah, of course, there's still traffic at this hour. I'm never gonna make that light. Yeah, as I often have called this many times, filming here, trucking and emergency responses and whatnot, the epitome of the rat race is right here in Highway Metropolitan. And what do I really love about using this GoPro? It makes me want to make videos, quite frankly. It's just, yeah, okay, so it's got a bad defect where, you know, often if you turn it off, it'll turn back on again, but even at night right now in the lower light, its quality is great. It really is. It was a great invention for a movie. Even me doing the walking videos, I'm walking any kind of movement consistent, as you notice, even in the car rides, even these escalators I filmed recently. Okay, by the way, so down there is basically the incredibly enormous Canadian Pacific yards, along with eventually touches with CN and the trucks that roll out of there, especially with cars, with the Autorack cars, and of course, before that, there used to be what's known as Blue Bonnets, the Blue Bonnets raceways, where they would race horses. You know, of course, back in the day when, you know, we didn't become such a pussyfoot, oversensitive world. Oh my God, the poor horsies! You know, and then a couple of them died, and that was it for the horse and the buggies and the calèches, as we call them in the old Montreal. I mean, Come on, come on. You know, they're horses. You know, like anyway, I love animals. I love Gloria, but I mean, I don't know. Just again, it is what it is. You know. So, but that's me. It's my opinion, and I'm old school. I have like a boomer mentality. You know. Oh shit! What am I doing? Damn it, Elton! Why are you doing that? Jeez, I cringe at people who burn yellow lights because nobody wants to stop at a yellow light anymore. Yeah, this particular area here is the hotbed of capitalism. Not to sound like a communist, but you got this shopping center here, you got the Walmart here, Dotamivu and all this jazz, and the Burger King, which always smells like crap. And there's a lady wearing a Santa hat. That's nice. I like that. Tradition. It's all about tradition. That's what Christmas is about. It's about tradition. It's about getting together with your family or your friends or both, and not so much, you know, see, this one's tired of listening to me, so she didn't even want to, she couldn't stand listening to my voice, and she's like standing here, don't know where she's going, she's changing direction. But yeah, it really is. It's about, it really is about giving and enjoying your time, a nice meal with loved ones, you know. Especially for me, since I'm such a loner. I've been such a loner for so many years. And yeah, you know, I got the idea to do this video, frankly, because I was at home and I was like, okay, I've been inside all day like I am often because the weather's crap. It's really been cold lately. I've been really down about it lately as well, among a couple other things, or a few other things. And I'm like, how can I do, holy mackerel, I said, how can I do something different? You know, I said, oh, I filmed a fefew walks on Decarie. I like Decarie Boulevard. It's unique. And holy mackerel, you really did stop like that. You must have ran out of gas. You got your driving high beams on. Another one who probably shouldn't drive, but yet they won't give me a license. Well, you know what Frank Sinatra would say, that's life. You're riding high in April and shot down in May. And there's a big rig with some serious lights on it down there, but I can't zoom in because it's a GoPro, so it only zooms in a little bit. I gotta make a mental note to keep my fingers away from the oh, look, there's the commuter for you right there. Look at that timing, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, new commuter train car is there. That one's heading downtown. Like I said, there's a bevy of trucking around here, but right now it's pretty late in the day. Figure most of the trucks you'll see will be carrying the most important stuff that we need: food, fuel, etc. I don't know where I'm going to film this to. Right now I'm walking south. That's another thing that's working in my favor right now, is that the winds are very light. So that's great, man. It's great. But yeah, I've been feeling bummed out past few days. So working on my latest painting for my biggest fan out in BC there. It's great. I worked on that today. I was happy about it. It helps me get out of this crappy, shitty mood like a lot of us are lately and feeling it. So I feel you if you're feeling down lately. It's probably not your fault. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It's hard today. It's inflation and instability, economic instability. We've got idiots for politicians. That's another thing. And somebody told me recently in the last walking video I did in English, they're like, yeah, don't talk about politics. Yeah, but again, it's hard not to talk about politics when you feel like things are increasingly rolling downhill, slowly but surely, or quickly, depending how you see it. Speaking of the economy, you know. Yeah. Like I said, this, of course, before this was a highway, or as we call it in French, an autoroute, an autoroute. This was all at level, a big boulevard, and you had, up until the, I think, early 50s, you had even streetcars coming up and down before their demise in 59, you know. But yeah, I filmed quite a few freight trains up here as well. You see, look, I had my freaking finger on there. Shit, how long did I have my finger on there? I couldn't even see it because it's night and it's dark. It's dark, it's night, and the gloves are dark. Well, you see where I'm going with this. I thought about filming some trucking, but how many cool trucks are you going to see at this hour? And it's dark, it's hard for me to see them, you know. Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know, the most common trucks you'll see they're all the white ones, as I call it, resale white, as I once heard from one of my fans. It basically means the color of choice, which isn't a color, so there's another one, because whenever these these companies, these trucking companies, whatever have their fleets they can sell, it's just much easier to sell a truck that's white than any other color. So that's the way things are today. It's the way it's become. Say so, queso. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Anyway, I happen to be doing this shit for you guys. I'm expecting it to snow anytime soon, actually. That's another reason why I wanted to make this video. Plus, if it snows, it makes for a little bit more light on the subject, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not in a rush here. We're going up right now to, I think at the light we're coming up to Plamondon. Or as I jokingly call it sometimes, Plamondon. I gotta stop here a second. Hey, that prick was going way too fast there. Way too fast. He zoomed by me like a freaking arrow, man. I had to do the old man adjusting the belt thing, you know. It's when you know you're gotten old, but you gotta adjust your belt all the time, like Chris Farley in SNL there, you know. Right? Matt Foley, that's the character he plays. You want to live in a van down by the river? You don't know jack squat. Yeah, that was brilliant, you know. According to him, I'm having a hard time to. Right here, what you see here is the Square Decarie Mall shopping center, open since the 80s. I don't know what year, 80s. So yeah, we're gonna, I don't know, we'll do this to Van Horne, or maybe we'll go further. I don't know. So far, so good. I don't feel too crappy as I have been the past few days, because I always say, as I once heard in one of my favorite movies called Boiler Room, which is about fraudulent telemarketing with Ben Affleck and what's his name, Seth Greer, I think. Yeah, it's that motion creates emotion. Damn right. What do you think I get out almost every day? Shit, yesterday I only went out just to stretch my legs for like 20-minute walk there, 25 minutes. That's all I felt like doing. Well, and that's rare for me. That's how cold it was. You know? Yeah, now we're at Plamondon. This is where the 160 Barclay route starts and ends, actually. Right there is a bus stop there. Oh, actually, come to think of it, shit, I just remembered, actually. I've forgotten the last time I was here actually with Ben and Grant. We took a hybrid, not a hybrid, sorry, an electric New Flyer STM bus up here on the 7-Eleven route. That's the route that goes all the way up the mountain. So, shit, something's responding. Damn it! I need to get over there. Crap! Crap! Alright, I heard a siren there, but close but no cigar, I guess, eh? Yeah, I started filming, everybody's stopping. Just like that. Just like that Twilight Zone episode. No, it's not like that at all. Which, of course, I think was one of the freakiest things I ever saw, absolutely. Well, since I'm in the middle here, I might as well go to the other side. Excuse me, might as well go to the other side. I don't pronunciate too well sometimes, I guess, eh? I reckon. Ah, crap. Am I gonna make it? Not gonna make it, eh? I was just remembering when I was looking over the highway both directions. Of course, from behind me, that's looking north. Last time I was here was, like I said, was with Grant and Ben, and I think we were down there. We're going down there towards the south, towards Van Horne Boulevard, and I got a fire truck responding going this way. He was kicking up all the dust in the service. Well, let's call it the service road, the shoulder, and it looked pretty cool, but I accidentally deleted it. So there you go. Okay, can I cross now? Like, seriously, this is bullshit. This stupid light doesn't even work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. It's dangerous. Of course, because why is it dangerous? Because we live in an impatient freaking drivers. The city is one of the worst cities in the world for driving. I mean, seriously, it's no wonder people don't drive around here. I mean, seriously, look how quick that light changed, man. Panamera. Sounds pretty good for a white car. So yeah, as much as I'm a car fanatic, a classic car expert even in some sorts, no, I take solace in knowing that I can't drive. It's all right, because it's, again, the drivers are nuts today. There's too many cars. People come from all over the place. They don't want to drive properly, and they give them driver's licenses. And I see other people driving. I think, my God, if I was driving, I wouldn't make mistakes like that, like the stuff I see. And of course, there's the exorbitant price of fuel and insurance, plates, blah, 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 blah. And you can see a lot of this is all new. A lot of these buildings have been recently built. Been a lot of changes. That pizza, that restaurant over there, Tasty Foods, that's been there for like fucking 30 years, I think, man. Jeez, I even had a friend one time, he called that, we used to make prank calls, you know, and this is like what, the 90s, I guess, late 90s. He's like, is this Tasty Foods? He's like, he's just white. He said, do you have cat, Dad? No, it's not to meat. Anyway, it was hilarious. You know, when you're young, stupid. And the funny thing is, he had all these prank calls he recorded, and nobody has a hard copy left. Nobody has any tapes, nothing. It's all gone. This right here, actually, look at this. This used to be a serious... what the hell is that smell? Oh, it smells like a major fire, actually. Yeah, it used to be a garage here. Oh man, it smells like a major fire here. There's been a bunch of fires lately overnight. I don't think it's always about Christmas trees, you know. I don't know what it is really. Yeah, this is an old garage. This old garage here, which as you can see was obviously redone. One time I came by here a couple of years ago. I think it was in the summer, and I look in. I said, "What's that old car?" It was a freaking car exactly like the one in Kojak, the 70s TV show with what's his name, Terry Savalas. And like exactly like that metallic brown, like a Buick Century Ford, exactly the same. It would be more bizarre if it was the same car, which it probably isn't, you know. But you can imagine a lot of people ordered that car in the same color as that show, like any other car, you know, like the Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit, and you know. Oh, of course, I watched Jay Leno's Garage. He featured an actual '78 Pontiac Firebird that was used in the show The Rockford Files. And actually I was surprised to learn that the color on that car, this gold color, that was Jim Rockford himself actually who chose that. It's not a GM original color. Oh yeah, I filmed the elevator in there. Old Otis Series 1. Take a little breather here, take it all in. Continuing southward here, I don't even know what the hell street is. Isn't this Plamo? No, or was the other one Plamo? No, or I think the other one was Barclay. I don't remember. And there's no street sign here, of course. So too bad, right? I mean, if I was making serious money doing this, of course I'd cross the street, check it out. I would do things more, you know. The Ramada Plaza. Okay, yeah, all right. All right. There's the 17. The 17, of course, is a very old Decarie route, and before they were buses, like I said earlier, they were streetcars, and streetcars would run all the way to Ville Saint Laurent. My dad told me sometimes he would take one. Practically don't. I think it would even go downtown. Actually, yar. I'm kind of tempted to film this till Snowden, because I mean I went out earlier, but I went to the grocery store to get a few things, and it was a good power walk up to Sherbrooke Street, because Sherbrooke Street is kind of really high up from where I am, so kind of like a San Francisco thing. They like good over there, like you're really going up there. So I don't know, but again, like, yeah, also the winds are light, it's not bad at all, and I'm bundled up here. Got the glove, the winter gloves, and I've got the long johns and the winter boots, and I'm ready, man. I'm supposed to get 10-15 centimeters tonight, man. I hope we get 15 or more, because then it means snow removal time. And by the way, I'd like to also remind you, if you enjoy what I do, you can check me out on Patreon. Of course, every time I say it, I never really get anything else, so or better, yeah, you want to send me a tip, it's much appreciated. You know, like I said, tomorrow's my birthday. I'll probably put this up tomorrow, or I don't know, Wednesday. I like to put these walking videos in priority because they're recent, you know. You like to watch things that are more recent. But you want to send me something by PayPal or Interac e-transfer here in Canada, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Thank you very much. I mean, want to see how poor I am? Look at my pants. So yeah. No, there's something you don't see too often. A garage with a pickup with a plow on it. Okay, whatever. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's an older Ford there, though. I can't believe that GM dealer still exists on the corner over there. We're almost at Van Horn Street, and it's like, I think it's a Chevy Cadillac dealer. It's been there a really long time. I mean, GM dealers, especially in Quebec, there's so many less than them. Not just because GM never got their act together for quality and durability, but also because you know, GM did a nice fuck you to Canada and Quebec by eliminating thousands of jobs in 2002, I think it was, when they closed the Saint Therese plant just north of Montreal. Oddly enough, ironically, it was bought out by Nova Bus. So there you go, right? Oh yeah, it's I don't know, something says TAV College, I don't know, some college, whatever. Charging station again, shows there's monies around here, like I said. It's sad, unfortunately, that EVs are still a status symbol as well. This Shell station also has been here a really long time. I think it's probably been here decades. I'm going to stop here and figure out what to do. I'm going to see if I can get the fire truck or fire trucks responding at a station, fire station. Jesus Christ, what the hell is it called again? 4. I think it's 4. Yeah, I almost said 9. Yeah, because we still got some battery and we're gonna let it roll, man. Just like Jim Morrison would sing, baby. Let it roll all night long. Oh, there's one of the new Ford ambulances. Look at there. Oh, sorry, I'm hiding it. That's good. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. There's your current price of gasoline, which is actually better than it's been for a long time, right? Well, we're gonna take a few minutes here, guys. I figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll probably keep going. Yeah, maybe I will go to Snowden. I don't know. I feel good. I feel all right. I don't feel good like James Brown, but you know, I feel pretty good. Well, they're not even here, man. It's kind of rare, actually. Usually there's a ladder in, you know, like Pumper will be out doing first responding. Interestingly enough, for several years there used to be a police station right over here, right around the corner. I don't know why it closed. What's that? Oh, is it a flyer? It's a flyer, dang it. I couldn't tell. Something weird about the destination sign. Usually they're red. It looked kind of fucky, kind of orangey. I met one of my fans actually last week. Nice guy. I met him on one of the express routes going west on the 20, and he told me flat out he didn't like driving those flyers. I'm like, yeah, I know. I was told by another driver or somebody else told me the drivers didn't like driving. I'm like, well, it's too bad, because I enjoy riding in them, you know. I don't know. I mean, the fact that GM dealer, every time I see a GM dealer in this city that still exists, it says to myself, old people, that's who really buy. Consistently, they're loyal to General Motors. Like Italians, for example, they love GM, or they used to really love GM, for example. What's this place? Oh, there's another building, TAV College. Oh, okay. It's probably Jewish, I think. I think that's a Jewish term. Maybe it means the college or something. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. We're going uphill, man. See, I can stay quiet. I can shut up. Watch me. Listen. But you know, a lot of people, they don't want to hear people talking in videos. It doesn't matter if it's a walking video or you're filming or whatever, or trucking. And a lot of people do YouTube and they don't even talk. They don't want people to hear their voice, or they don't like the sound of their own voice, you know, or I don't know, some people are autistic or something. They don't like to hear people talking. I don't know, man, just everybody's different, you know. There's that block glass I like. This old building. Oh yeah, probably built in the 40s. It's got those nice rounded balconies. Oh wow, is that a oh, it's an old Volvo. It's a weird place for that. I don't even know why this is. Why is this abandoned even? Nobody's parked here. Oh, I think this is where the car wash used to be, or this used to be a used car dealership actually. That'll probably become a condo. That's why that dump truck is there, right? Just let people know it's like, yeah, this isn't gonna stay like this. We're gonna do construction. It's gonna get built up. People need housing, and if we can't build affordable housing, well, then we're going to build some seriously expensive condos, and they're going to sell. Because Montreal is just too goddamn popular, right? Oh, it's actually written in French and English. Woo-ha! Yeah, this is the area. It's a little bit poor, as you can see by some of these old apartment buildings, eh? But just because they look poor, it probably doesn't mean they're cheap anyway. So, look at this. Hey, I filmed a vintage elevator last week. It was sold. It had an accordion gate like that. No inside door. That was really cool to see that. Thanks again to my friend Alec for that. Wow, look at this place. I don't even remember what this is. It's all closed up. It's all gone. That could very likely be demolished again. Yeah, made an offer they couldn't refuse and just build some apartments or condos, I should say. Yeah, it looks like it was a printer actually. Yeah, or was it before that though? I mean, you can tell that kind of a style sign, three-dimensional. That's not young, eh? It's like, ah, damn it. Shit, I'm not gonna make that. Where am I? Damn it. Oh, he's right there. Ah. Oh, I sort of got it. Guess I might as well go to the other side now. Scrap. Oh, or was it scrap? I don't know. Wait a minute. There you go. Cause you belong to the city, you belong to the night, living on every paycheck into the neon lights. That's not how it goes. Cause you were born in the city. Somebody was asking me like 3-4 times if I could sing Chris Isaac again. Man, I'm like, although there's a fire truck there on top of that. I'm like, what do they want? And then I thought, like, kind of disturbing to ask me like more than twice. I'm like, why do they want me to sing that so much? Oh, he's giving us away. Nice. Sweet. Is it the new Ford? Nope. Good old Chevy Express, eh? First catch of the week. Happened to get that in a walking video. All right. Hey, it's all right. I'm at the pedestrian. It's not the same thing. C'est pas la même affaire là. Well, I was proud of myself to do a walking video a few days ago last week there because I think that I neglected that for many years, and I almost never did any walking videos in French. But I'm still a proud Quebecer, a proud Canadian, and I feel I kind of owe it to those people because, you know, I mean, they might understand English like I do and they speak both, but you know, they're proud Quebecois, and I am what I am. I mean, I'm actually more Quebecois in blood than Irish. So, but anyway, look, I think if you've been born here, you're obviously whatever you are. You're Canadian. Oh, I was gonna say you're Italian. Yeah, you know why I said that? Because unfortunately, a little birdie told me like a lot of Italians they don't consider themselves to be Canadian. They consider themselves to be Italian. I just think that's one of the most stupidest, retarded things I ever heard. With all due respect, by the way. With all due respect, but you know, hey, that's how some people are brought up like that. What can I tell you? I just think it's negligible. It's just ridiculous. I don't find that you should appreciate where you live, considering there's so many shitholes out there, or unfortunate countries that people have no rights and they're slaves and there's no hope. There's no bon espoir, no hope. It's just corrupt. You know, like so many countries I could rattle off the top of my brain, but I won't. So I'm trying to keep this positive. Having a hard time lately to keep things positive. You know what I mean? There's a cop there. Hey, he's kind of pulled over there on the side there. I saw him drive by me. Maybe they're looking for somebody, eh? You know, it's funny. I come to a point where I have this fear now. Like what happened to some friends of mine like 20 years ago or something. When I used to have a clique of friends, they were coming home from a bar, and I could have been easily with them, but I wasn't. And they were in my friend's father's Buick. I think there were 5 or 6 of them, and they had just left downtown. And some dumb woman called the cops on him, and they pulled him over with their guns drawn, for crying out loud, thinking that the car was stolen, which it certainly was not. You know, they weren't black or anything. It wasn't profiling. I had a customer here once, so it was the first and last time I ever went there. One of the most grossest jobs in cleaning I ever did. It's just absolutely horrible. I don't even want to go into it. Let's just say there was cockroaches on top of that. That was like the God almighty. Jesus, Murphy. I guess we're walking to guess we're gonna keep walking up to frickin' Queen Mary, eh? Might as well. Getting a good workout here, getting a good blood pumpage here. See your price of gas again here. It's still, imagine the old days, there were probably even more gas stations than there are now, because we are not living in the motoring age. I mean, back especially 70s, earlier 80s, earlier, man, even 60s and earlier, that was the golden age for motoring. Garages everywhere, cars were not as reliable. Hey, look at that. That's I think that's a border services truck, or a Canadian border services truck, which is actually funny. That reminds me of that story that was in the news. Apparently, like Donald Trump recently told frickin' Trudeau, he says, yeah, look, we'll forget about the 25% tariffs we want to lay on your country if you just secure your border. I mean, and then like, what is it, a day or a few days after, Trudeau's like, yeah, we're going to spend $1 billion on border security. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm just going to leave that out there. You know, I know one of you guys told me not to talk about politics. Maybe not talk about politics, for crying out loud. Politics are important, man, okay? Jesus, God almighty, I mean, it's just a fiasco is left and right, and you know, you got to vent about the stuff you hear. It's like it's always this monumental pile of shit you hear getting bigger every year, you know, every day, every week, right? So just leaving it out there, just bringing it up. What street is this here? Oh yeah, it's Dupuis. Get a little tired though now. Get a little bit tired. All right, actually not far from there. We're not too far from 10 minutes away from Queen Mary Boulevard. Look at this. This used to be this bizarre, unique shaped building. It used to be a computer company. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. It's just funny, eh? Like, you know, here today, gone tomorrow, and oh yeah, and I don't know why I can't remember. If I think of it, really think of it enough, I'll probably remember it. I think it started with Outcast, Outspur. Even had escalators in there. What the hell are you gonna do with this thing? Looks like it should be a shopping center or something, no? But look how massive this place is. What the hell was it called though? Insight. That's what it was called. I think it was called Insight. Like the Honda Insight, which was also a flop. Even these things are cool. These like ventilation shafts that look like should be next to a metro station. See if I can give maybe a thumbnail for the video, eh? Like with this iconic building. It is an iconic building. People see it, they know what it is. I mean, again, it's I mean, we have a huge housing crisis here, like so many cities. I mean, they're definitely doing something with this. What are they doing? They've begun. There's no signs. You know, nowadays they usually put a sign that they're making a condo or something. Maybe they're going to turn into a shelter or something. There's not enough shelters. All the shelters are booked up. People are freaking living in the metro practically, which. Okay, we got just enough battery to finish this up. I stopped over here at this old office building. It looks kind of interesting. It looks very old school, but unfortunately there's a keypad. I can't get in there. There could be a vintage elevator in there, but vintage elevators and original vintage elevators, even partially original, are become rare in office buildings. So unless it's an office building that's only got like, you know, 2 or 3 floors and it's not really too heavily used. Well, maybe I'll come back someday periodically. There it goes. That's what used to be the old Snowden Theater. Now they turn into condos or lofts or whatever. And oh, I think it's starting to snow. And now it's starting to snow, and I'm almost done. But yeah, at least they kept the sign, and yeah, they kept some of the facade here. I remember a few years ago, some stupid kids, they broke in here to start a freaking fire, for crying out loud. I mean, that's like that thing I told you about the New York subway. It just seems that sometimes, I don't know, again, it just seems like it's not progress anymore, it's regress. You know, this man is just becoming dumber and dumber. So we don't see too many stores that sell pianos, eh? Man, I'm glad I brought this battery again, because now I can finish this video properly. Hey look, it's Tim Horne or Tim Ho. Too bad I can't zoom in. I should have stayed on that side. Oh well, actually I didn't even really know there might or might not be a vintage elevator in that office building where we just saw there when I started. Oh, Indian food. Oh my god, I just actually had some tonight. I made myself there. Look at this. Is this the same place? Look at this. They got like 2 buildings. Again, to show you how that goes to show you when you see a piano store. Yeah, this is the last thing you would see in a ghetto or poor sector of the city. That's for sure. Right? Just heard a douchebag go by. Probably. Yeah, so we're finishing this up, man. Wish I had started snowing earlier, but whatever. It's fine. Actually, I'm glad to do this for you guys completely. I really wasn't sure if I was going to film this until Van Horne or Queen Mary. So it's a nice long video. It seems about 20 minutes long, maybe a bit longer with coming out of the Metro and all that. And I feel like a property scout or something, eh? Well, there used to be the Reitman's clothing store on the corner here, and then it became well, the SAQ, the oh, that's cool. Commission des Liqueurs, the liquor board. Liquor. You know, I was thinking about the expression the other day when once I got really like sick drunk. You know, it's the old expression that says, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you've never been sicker. Damn right. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, again, you want to send me something, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. I don't think I'm gonna bother pushing the Patreon anymore. Nobody really joins. I don't know how many times I mentioned it in videos, walking videos or whatever videos, and as we say in French, ça donne rien, it doesn't do anything. So people like to rather make a one-time I don't want to call it donation because I'm not that pathetic, but let's call it a tip. I call it a tip because, again, honestly, I'm very straightforward. I make like 200, 250 bucks a month. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I even wrote recently a not so nice letter to YouTube customer service there. They actually have a customer service department, which is not surprising that you can't call it, but it's called pissed off customer or something, which of course is not a term that people my age or older would have used, but anyway, it was basically because they were running ads and videos I was watching, and I'm like, yeah, well, what the hell is that all about, man? You know how much money I've been making YouTube for years? I get clipped 50% as a YouTuber. 50 freaking percent. When you don't make much and you're like me, you're visually impaired, highly talented, you got over almost 15,000 videos, sorry, that's like a big fuck you, basically. But I do it out of obsession. I love it. I love making videos. I think, to me, YouTube is the best thing since sliced bread. But what are you gonna do? Things change. A lot of things have changed negatively, so that's how it is. And I don't want to end on a negative note because I'm an expert in negativity, but we're looking at another one of my favorite streets is right here, Queen Mary Boulevard. If you're really French, you'll say Boulevard Reine-Marie, but to me that's incorrect. Same thing with Park Avenue. And looking kind of southwest here. And yeah, I'm a little bit winded, so that's it. I'm gonna go slowly home and I think make some have some dessert. So take care, guys. All the best. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.